It's called as madhab. Yes, Peter, it is called as madhab, and we've got 4 schools. I hope you've understood the word conservative, what I was trying to tell you with the example. Okay, let's move on further. Conservativeness, basically, see, beta, if you talk about Arab countries and all Muslim women, they're allowed to go to mosques where they offer their prayers. I mean, the area is not same. It's different for men and women. But they are allowed to go to the mosques. But in India, they're not allowed. Muslim women, they're not allowed to go to mosques. Though in core Muslim countries, Saudi Arabia and all, they're allowed to go to mosques. So here, if you see, it is more of these so-called religious leaders who mislead people. There is nothing wrong in the religion. What did the history of Islamic world bring together? 3 aspects of human civilization: politics, religion, and community. What are the 3 things which they brought together? Politics, religion, and community. Like the Muslims were scattered here and there. They came together as a group, as a community. So when we had the history of this world, we'll study that there was a lot of politics, religion played an important role, and they came together as a one group, this community. What are the twin objectives of caliphate? First, to establish control over the tribes constituting the ummas. There were small tribes, small ummas, to control them. And second, to raise resources for the state, to collect money, taxes, revenue for the state. That is why they said we should have a caliphate system. Because beta, if every group has its own leader, then it would be very difficult. You cannot control small groups. So it is better that one leader is selected who is known as a caliph, and all the tribes will follow him, take him as a leader. Plus, if there is an organization, it is easy to collect resources or money for the state. Question number 36 and 37, read it. So Monday you will be giving me now internal assessments, history, political science. Discuss it with your teachers, okay? When will they take? Everybody has to finish by Wednesday. I know you need time also to prepare. What do you know about Battle of Karbala? It was fought between Yazid and Hussein. And who was defeated?
Yazid.
Hussein was defeated. Hussein was defeated. Name important literary works of the Islamic world. It's difficult to learn, but you have to, dear. Kitab al-Bukhla, learn any 2. Al-Quran, Filtib, Shahnama, and Kalila wa Dimna. Any 2 which you find easy, you learn them. Any 2. Who was defeated? Hussein or Yazid? Hussein. This Battle of Camels I've discussed with you many times. So please go through this very quickly. 38, 39, 40. 41, you know only Tahir dynasty. We'll talk about it later. First you do this, 38, 39 and 40. Read quickly. 38 or 1040 will revise. Yes, beta, read. Read or you want more time?
Ma'am, read. I'm done.
Okay, read out. One of you read out the 38th one with the question and the answer. Let's discuss it. Read out, beta, one of you.
Between whom the Battle of Camel was fought. The Battle of Camel was fought in 656 CE between Khalifa Ali and Aisha.
I hope you all remember Aisha.
Yes,
Okay, fine. Next question, beta.
Who was the last Khalifa of Umayyad dynasty? The last
Yes.
Khalifa of Umayyad dynasty was Khalifa Marwan II.
Yes. Tell me the last Khalifa of the dynasty. Khalifa, what was his name?
Khalifa Marwan II.
Okay, next question. There's one more.
Describe the importance of Nishapur. Yes, ma'am. Describe the importance of Nishapur in 2 sentences. Nishapur was one of the most important centers of Perso Islamic learning. It was the birthplace of Umar Khayyam.
Okay, so there are two very important things about this place. What is the first one? Come on, children, tell me quickly. Just now your friend has read out for you. It is the birthplace of?
Perso Islamic
Umar
learning.
Khayyam.
It was also a place for learning. We just talked about 4 books, 4 important works of Islamic culture. I said learn any 2. Anyone? Can you name them? Just now we did.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
See, beta, we had just now discussed a question where there were 4 literary works of the Islamic culture. 4 works, literary, 4 books. I said there are 4, they are
Ma'am,
difficult to learn.
Ma'am, Kitabul Bukhla.
Okay. Yes. Others? Any name that you remember? I told you I said learn any 2. That's sufficient.
Shahnama.
Yes, one was Shahnama also. Very good, very good. One was Shahnama. Can you tell me 2 reasons why Muhammad had to shift from Mecca to Medina? Why? Why did he leave Mecca and then go to Medina? We discussed about 3 points. Can you give me 2?
Meccan took offense to the rejection of their deities and they did not like that he did not worship them.
Yes, rejection
And
of deity
Ma'am,
reason very.
Ma'am, he found a new religion. And
Yes, they found that this new religion will certainly affect the prosperity of their place. Yes. Any other reason? Somebody was saying something. Say. Why was he forced to leave Mecca?
he faced stiff opposition from the Meccans since their faith was different.
Yes, beta. Meccans, the people who lived in Mecca, they had a different faith. Their faith, their belief was different. And then they said this new religion is certainly going to be a threat to us. The threat is going to be there. So he left the place. He left Mecca and he shifted to Medina. Okay. Next. Between whom was the war of camels fought? Battle of Camels?
Ma'am, Aisha and Ali.
Aisha and Ali. Okay. Just now when I asked you, do you know Aisha? You remember Aisha? You people said yes. Tell me who was Aisha?
Mom, wife of Prophet Muhammad.
Of Prophet Muhammad.
Prophet Muhammad. Why did the Shia say that we are the real Muslims? We are the real descendants?
Ma'am, because they were the descendants of Fatima, who was the daughter of Prophet Muhammad.
Very good. Because they are the descendants of Fatima. And who was Fatima, Vida? Daughter of?
Daughter
Prophet
of
Muhammad.
Prophet Muhammad.
That is why the Shia say that we are the real descendants. Okay, what are the two sects in Muslims?
Shias and Sunnis.
Yes, it is Shias and Sunnis. Now tell me this one. What was that Muslim law called? I gave you a word, it starts from M.
Mazhab.
Very good.
Mazhab.
It's called. Keep preparing because asking you one word questions, you should know how to answer them. Muslim law, it is known as Majhab. Charlie, let's move further. You're confident here? Yes, beta. The next questions, we'll discuss them also. Don't worry. I'll discuss with you, then I'll give you time to prepare, and then I'll ask you. By whom and when was Tahir dynasty founded? It was founded by Tahrid. His name was Tahrid, 1820. When was the great mosque Al-Mutawakkil in Samara built? It was built in 850. It is 50 meters high and is made up of bricks. What do you know about Umar Khayyam? We know he was a very famous poet and an astronomer. Okay, he used to write 4-line stanzas, which were known as rubais. One stanza used to have how many lines? 4 lines. He used to write, this was his style. Whatever he used to write a stanza, and a stanza used to have how many lines, beta?
4 lines.
This was called as rubai. This style of having 4 lines in a stanza. Who wrote the Shahnama? Mahmud of Ghazni. Poet Firdaus. Collection of traditional legends, and there are about 60,000 couplets in it. What do you mean by couplets? Anyone? What's a couplet? 2 lines. Two lines. Like you have dohas in Hindi. You must have studied dohas in junior classes in Hindi.
Yes, ma'am.
All that. So they are all couplets. Basically, when you have only 2 lines. So this is made up of couplets, 2 lines. And we talked about ruhais. They had how many lines in one stanza?
4.
4 lines. That was 4 lines in one stanza. Okay, quickly go through this. We'll ask, we'll discuss. Try to learn simultaneously with you. We have just one chapter left, so we'll have a lot of time before your exams. Yes, Beta, let's start. Read out the first one on your screens. One of you will discuss.
When was the Great Mosque of Al-Muttaqin?
What is the answer, Anshri?
The Great
Yes, Anushri, what's the answer?
The Great Mosque of Al-Muttaqin in Samara was built in 850. It is 50 meter high and made of bricks.
Okay, fine. Good. So we know the height also and everything. Yes, next question. This is the last part we are going to do today, Beta. Class is about to get over now.
What do you know about Umar Khayyam? Umar Khayyam was a popular poet and astronomer. He made popular Rubia, a 4-line stanza.
Snehal, it's not Rubia. Read it again. Pronounce it properly.
Rubai.
Rubais. Yes, now it's correct. Rubais. Like we have couplets. If we have 4 lines, then they're known as
Rubai.
Now it's correct. Perfect. Yes, Anushri, next one from you, Beta.
Who wrote Shahnama?
Shahnama, yes. Shahnama.
Describe its 2 features. Shahnama was written by Muhammad of Ghazni, court poet Firdausi. The features are it is a collection of traditional legends and traditions, and there are 60,000 couplets in it.
Very good, very good. So if you see how many couplets are there?
60,000.
So you can imagine how many lines are there. Because we said one couplet is basically 2 lines. It is one of the most famous work of Islamic culture. Shahnama, written by whom?
Muhammad of Ghazni.
Who wrote this Shahnama?
Muhammad of Ghazni's court poet Firdausi.
Firdaus. So basically it is Firdaus. Yes, I think do we have time for one more question? Okay, Anushri, then let's meet on Monday. Be ready for your ASL, okay?
Yes, ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes, Beta.
Ma'am, we have to read chapter that ma'am. You share the screen. You share the MCQs.
Yes, you can prepare from that one. The MCQs, just the MCQs. I mean, just one word answers I'll ask you. Okay? Any one chapter you be ready. Okay, Beta.
Ma'am, ma'am, in all subjects, ma'am, I have a doubt in PHU also.
Beta, Gaurav sir will tell you. Okay? I'll tell Gaurav sir to inform the students, whatever has to be done, okay?
He told, but I am confused.
He told you can always make a call to him. No problems. If you're still confused, you can drop a message or you can call Gaurav sir. Otherwise, I'll meet him today. I'll tell him that he'll convey it to you. Okay, beta? You can always drop a message. Clear it out. No issues.
Okay, ma'am.
Right?
Thank you.
I'll meet sir. You also call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, beta.